thought I'd pop in. Ha 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 ha. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Pop-Up Studio. It's me, Matthew Reinhardt, pop-up book creator, children's book author, and children's book illustrator. And I want to welcome you to my channel, welcome you to my studio here in Los Angeles. It's so great to see you. It's come and join me. Let's make something. It is Dinosaur Month here in my messy studio. And this week we are making this really cute dinosaur popper. Well, it's a Tricera-Popper because it's a little baby Triceratops. And it actually has rubber bands in it. See those little rubber bands at the back? And it flattens down and it automatically pops back up. Oop. So it's really cute. Look at that. It just pops right back up. I can't do it without it going all over the place. Watch this. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, pop. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cute? So we're gonna make this Tricera-Popper. And it's really fun. It's a little bit more complicated design, but just follow along with me. You can make your own. You can decorate it however you like. And I wonder, it does remind me of something. It was designed off of something that didn't make it into a craft book. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's a super cute baby Triceratops. Ooh, you can make your own. Okay, so there's a template down below. So all you gotta do is download the template, print it out onto 5 pieces of cardstock, whatever color you want. There's some other tools I'm gonna talk to you about that you're gonna need for the project. Super easy stuff. And we're gonna get to building our very own Tricera-Popper. Oh, the coochie coo, it's so cute. Oh, all right, let's get going. Okay, now we've printed out all of the templates onto regular cardstock. This is just colored cardstock. You can use any color you like. There's 5 pages. And here are the tools you're gonna need. A ruler, you're gonna need something to make score lines. So I always use a knitting needle, but you can also use a big paper clip. You can use a craft knife, or you can also use very different scissors that are comfortable for you. You can use 2 rubber bands. You're also gonna need 2 paper clips, which are right here. And we're gonna use that for the craft. And oh, glue. We need glue. All right, so let's get to scoring. So you know the score. So what we do is we rub the edge of the knitting needle onto all the dotted black lines, and then we cut along all the solid black lines. You guys know this is how we do it every single time when I make these templates. So once you've done that for all 5 pages, then we're gonna have all these pieces cut, and we're just gonna pre-fold everything. So along all those scored lines, you should have already scored these, so it'll be really easy to fold them along these dotted lines. But we're just gonna pre-fold everything because it just helps to, sort of break the little fibers in the paper, so it makes our folds much easier. And I do this to all my pop-up pieces when I'm building a pop. I always pre-fold everything. After all that is done, we're gonna take these 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these 4 pieces. This piece here, we're gonna fold it over onto itself. So we're gonna put some glue on one side, and see, when you see that same shape that's repeated, it just folds over onto itself. It just needs, that's gonna be our tail for our Tricera-Popper, and that's just making it a little bit extra strong. Okay, so let's get started on the next step. We're going to glue this piece right here, just like that, and glue it on. And see, there's a little mark that tells where that's supposed to glue. The big dark space. Okay, then R, we're gonna glue R into place, and there should be a mark where R should be on the opposite side. This is sort of doubling up our card stock, so it's a little bit stronger, because we're gonna have a rubber band in this thing, and it's gonna snap up, and we need to make sure that everything is strong inside. Okay, this is the base, and this is gonna go on the bottom right here. So we're gonna fill in glue right here, this hexagonal sort of shape, and you can see those kind of protrusions. Those are gonna be the feet. And if you have extra glue, be sure to use like a tissue or paper towel, right? Wipe away that extra glue, because we don't want just glue just hanging everywhere. So all that's done. So that's one part of our Tricera-Popper done. Oop, let's get it out of the way. All right, you're gonna need these pieces. So you're gonna need that one, this one, and this one. Okay, so we'll need this flower-shaped piece. And look at this piece. There's a little arrow there that tells you to fold it over and glue into place just like that. And the reason why I'm doing this, again, this is just to double up and strengthen some of these pieces. So we're gonna double it up, fold it over, and if there's extra glue, remember, use your scrap, or you can use a paper towel or something. So let's glue this piece. This is piece M. And there should be a mark on our flower piece here. It goes right there. Super easy. And essentially what we're doing is we're making these two like sort of hexagonal 3D sort of pop-up boxes. And we sometimes need to double up some of the structure so that the rubber band doesn't like make the whole structure crush in. So that's what we're doing right here. You can see the little holes at the bottom of that piece, and there's a reason why we have a hole in that. We're gonna be threading a rubber band through it. So we gotta let it dry, and make sure you get glue all over that piece, not just in a part of it. Okay, so now we can glue this piece here, piece P, and it glues down just like that. It should fit right there. See where it goes? It goes right there, and it kind of, you can see that the shape of it, aside from the little arm, because that's gonna be our Tricera-Pop's arm, and this just glues over, and it's gonna be right there. All right, so we've got all these doubled over sides of our hexagonal box. It's going to be popping open. We want to make sure that there's glue even in that little area there. Well, let's put some glue in there. Just got to make sure that it all goes in. So there we are. And sometimes I'll fold the pieces just to make sure everything works right. Next piece. All right, we need these pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this middle piece right here. So it has a little horn. This is the top of the head of our Tricerapop, and that just goes right there. Boink, glues right there, perfectly into place. You can see that it just fits over that. And that we make sure that the glue goes all the way down to the edge. And if you have to, wipe away the extra glue. We want to make sure that these pieces, these strengthener pieces, are glued really securely. So now let's glue this piece, and let's see if we can find the shape. Nope, is it that side? Yep, it fits right there. See how that beautifully fits? Made a mess. Gotta clean up. Oh, then we gotta glue this piece on. All we basically did for this was glue on all of these strengthener pieces, and they should all match up and glue in place. You guys know what to do with these projects. You're pros. Okay, so we built this piece. All of the sides of this piece have all been glued on really securely. And we need to build these parts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like before, we're gonna glue all these pieces onto our little flower piece in the center, and they fit right into place, and they should be labeled to match up the letters. So we're going to do the same thing for all of these pieces. It's pretty easy because they all kind of match up. You can lay the pieces over the hexagonal pieces, and you can see where each one of these strengtheners should glue on. It's pretty clear what to do. Let's speed up through the last 3 we're gluing in place. It's super easy. And you can see how I spread the glue. What happens is we'll put the piece on, and then we're kind of sort of move it around a little, slide it around on the glue, because that kind of spreads the glue. All right, so we've glued all these pieces into place, and now let's move on to the next part. Okay, so we've got these 2 pieces that we've already strengthened, and you can see that this shape here, we'll put glue right here. There's a tab on the opposite side that goes right there. Look at that. It just goes right into place right there. And you see that little tab? It's on the inside. We want to make sure that it stays on the inside. And it's okay that there's gray, that you're seeing that gray on the outside. So now you're going to see all these tabs glue into each other, and they glue on top of each other. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're folding them all in. You're going to see that they match up, and we're going to glue them all into place. See, got them all matched up. So let's glue these tabs onto each other. So this one matches up here. And again, make sure that you glue it from front to back, all around. Don't just put a little dab. Make sure that it spreads all around on that tab, but it doesn't get off of the tab. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want the whole thing glued together. We don't want to put a gigantic puddle of glue, but we want to make sure that those tabs fit right in. Okay? So we've got those 5 tabs all glued in. And even if there's a little bit that's not sticking together at the edge, you can make sure that that all goes together. There's one side that has 2 tabs that will glue together eventually that have a hole in it, but we're not going to touch that yet. We're just doing these 5. So see how it makes sort of a hexagonal box with all the tabs on the inside? So let's take this rubber band, and we're going to thread it through that hole on the inside. See what we did there? And then we're going to knot it. See how that goes? It kind of like into each other, into the loop went into the other loop. So it's knotted. And then we're going to pull it through this hole right here. Look at that. Pull that through that hole. All right. And then we're going to glue these tabs together. We're going to also, let's take our paper clip. Hi, paper clip. And we're just threading the paper clip through. Just like that. Perfect. And then we're going to glue these tabs together just like we did with the other one. So we're going to pull it up, and you kind of have to hold it down with the rubber band because it's going to want to pop open. So we're holding it down, letting it dry, hold it, pinch it, keep on pinching it until it dries. Let it dry for a while, and you might want to put a weight on it or something just to hold it down so it lets it dry. So let's do the next part. Now we're going to glue these together. This is very similar to the last one. So we're going to fold all of our tabs inward. Let's do this one first. This is going to be these two pieces fold together, these two tabs. And it's marked so that you know exactly which letters to match up. See, they all fold in, and they're gonna glue onto each other, just like we did before. So all the tabs are actually on the inside. I love this. This is such a fun design. We've done poppers before. This Tricera-Popper is actually modified from a design from a project that at the last minute, they did not want to have this as a craft in the book. So can you guess what this used to be before it was a Tricera-Popper? I bet you can't guess. But it was a really cool paper craft, and I just thought it'd be really fun to share it with you, because if it's not going to be in a book project, why not share it with everyone for free? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing as before, and I need a little help because my fingers are not that long. So we're going to put the rubber band through that hole at the end and loop it just like we did last time. Remember how we looped it through itself? So threaded one end through the hole, and then we passed the end through its loop. And then we're going to do the same thing where we thread the edge of the other end of that rubber band through the opposite side hole, just like that. We're going to get our little paper clip, thread the paper clip through, because we don't even need to cut our rubber band. Then we're going to glue this tab to itself underneath. And we're going to have to really hold it down with our hands, because that rubber band is giving us a lot of tension. Got a lot of tension because we want to make it pop. All right, so we're holding it down. It's nice and flat. Let's just, wait a bit, let it dry. Now, look at this. There's the head of our Tricera-Popper. Now, we may need to pull our rubber band to make it a little bit tighter. But we're going to glue these sections on. These two tabs right here, they go just like this on opposite side of this piece with the horns. See, just like that. And they glue on, and that's going to make the shield on the back of the Tricera-Popper's head, because Triceratops has a big, cranial shield. Now, this is going to be a very, very cute Tricera-Popper. Okay, so then we thread. This is the face. The horn goes through that little slot, and you know exactly where and you can see the rest of the face. Now you can see the head, and you can see the side of its face. And then we're going to this is going to be its little chin. It just goes right under there. Yeah, oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my God, that's so cute. So that's the head. See how it pops right up? Look at that. You don't even need extra tension on the top. Now, we're going to glue the body to the head. So this is the body shape. Look at that. So you can see the arms and the legs and the tail. And see this hexagon on the top? That is going to glue to the base of the head. So we're going to glue it like this. So see how the arms are coming forward like that? That is the position that the head goes on. So we've positioned it. We're going to make sure it's positioned just right. And we're going to make sure that there's enough glue on that hexagon on the top and the hexagon on the bottom of the head, and we're just going to hold it down and press it. I would suggest, if I were you, after you've positioned it, after you've glued the hexagons together, I would suggest putting a book on top. Just put a book on top, let it dry in place, and leave it for about 10 minutes. We just want to make sure that it's dried. And now look, the head is glued on. Bam! It pops up. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And there's a little tail in the back. If you kind of twist the rubber band around the paper clip and then you re-clip it, the rubber band, you'll get a little bit more, it will pop up faster. There'll be more tension. Tension. All right, so there's our little Tricera-Popper. And now let's get to decorating. So it's super easy to decorate. You can use markers or crayons or color pencils, or you could even glue on paper if you wanted. But we just did it really simple. Like we just added little eyes and some toenails, and voila, it's all finished. And here it is. Oh, we decorate a little, we put some color on those horns, and on the little toes and stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh, I wonder what kind of surprise could happen. What? Oh, look at how cute that is. Our Tricera-Popper. Look, I love like making him pop up and jump around. Look at how cute this little guy is, or little gal, whatever. Very simple design. You can decorate this however you like. You could change the design. You could add more horns or change it to a different dinosaur if you'd like. See, there's a little tail, little feet. Look at how cute this little character is. And can you guess what this might have been before for another project? Does it look like anything familiar to you? Put your comments down below if you have an idea of what this might have been before for a papercraft book that I worked on. I wonder. I thought this would be more fun to share with you. Right, little Tricera-Popper? I'm popping crazy. Woohoo! So there is our Tricera-Popper. One of my favorite crafts to do. I love this kind of thing. It's almost like a little, action figure. And there's a lot of action. Look at that. Pops all over the place. But I hope you've enjoyed making this craft. It is so cute, our little Tricera-Popper. Say bye. Hi, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed making this. Hey, how's it going? I just thought I'd pop in. I hope you've enjoyed making our little Triceratops popper. He's so cute. Anyways, on your way, could you do me a favor? Could you hit that like button down below? Click subscribe, because it really helps us get more videos out there. We've been getting a lot more response than usual, which is great. And I think people are really liking Dinosaur Month, but they also are liking that we're doing complex stuff. And the only way we know this is for you to let us know down below. So feel free to comment. Let me know if you've got ideas for future crafts, because I really listen and I love your feedback. Everything I do here on YouTube is thanks to you. I'm pointing at you. That's right. That's you. This is Matthew Reinhardt saying, be kind to a stranger. Hi, very nice. It's nice to meet you. And you're strange. Think creatively. Ooh, that's a good idea. And remember to keep it, here we go. Keep it poppin', right?